You've consulted with many companies. Tell me about those companies and talk about the change you suggested to make those companies better.
There are certainly consultants who are interested in trying to help a company understand what it is they need to do to change. Maybe they have a book or a framework or a model that they feel is going to be the answer. That's not how I approach a consulting engagement. I approach a consulting engagement as an opportunity to help the people in that company understand what it is that needs to change. I'm never going to know their company as well as they do. I'm never going to know their industry as well as they do. So I feel like it would be a little bit presumptuous to come in and say, here's what you need to do. What I want to be able to do is ask the right questions and to be sort of a grease between the gears so that the gears can kind of work together to come up with a way to understand what it is that needs to change. So for example, one company I'm working with now has for years operated in a very sort of high-touch way. They provided the richest, best, most personalized service that they could, and they charged a lot for that. Their industry's changing, and there are price pressures, and they've got to find ways to operate that are much more efficient. And they know that at some point this is going to cut into the amount of personalization they can do for their customers, but they want to try to minimize that as much as possible. They want to try to hide that they're becoming a low-cost provider, right? They want to look like an upscale store but operate like a Walmart. Well, I don't have the experience to tell them exactly how to make that happen, but what I can do is make sure that we have really thoughtful discussions about how do we approach this, where are we going to create misalignments, to my earlier point, and then how do we anticipate and plan for those so that they're not disruptive.